You're working toward your goals. What else do I need to say? Like, yeah, so if we're looking at it like from that standpoint, the page would be like you have an idea, and the knight's like you're taking action on the idea, right? But in this case, because it's because it's pentacles, she's taking action from a like a goal standpoint, right? And it's exhausting her. Does that make sense? I feel like I spent too much time on that. Right? The main card's exhaustion. So she's exhausted from connecting with people, trying to reach whatever this goal is, right? Like her ideal goal. And then working toward that goal, right? Because it's like you're taking action to like get to that. Like it's hard to explain, but you know what I mean. I finally gave Ning Ning a proper reading. Oh, you know what else is weird too? The base card, so the bottom of the deck, the card's black, and then all of these are red. I don't know if that signifies anything, because when you read tarot, you gotta fucking look at everything. You gotta look at the numbers, you gotta look at the face cards, you gotta, oh my god, this is why this drives me nuts. Anyways, yeah, all these cards are red. I don't know if that indicates anything. There you go, Ning Ning, you're welcome. Go rest. Usually when you're doing a lot of things, because I do a hell ton of shit. If you don't do them in steps and like plan it out small, that's like, if for me, like when I do shit, I think of it like when I was in uni and I had to write essays, right? You're not gonna go in and write like a fucking 10-page essay all in one go. You're gonna go and do like sections, right? But I always hated that, because I know like when I do that, like my train of thought breaks, right? Like when I go back to that section that I wrote, it never like flows or connects with what I write afterwards, right? So you gotta figure out a way, like when you're doing things, to do them in manageable pieces, but still have it flow together, and it still ends up to where you need to be, right? That's my advice. You're welcome. I don't know how helpful I am, but you're welcome. Okay, let me do winter now. See, like the type of deck I'm using too also depends on what type of reading you guys want too. So like I'm using like we're gonna act like this is tarot, right? So you're gonna get like a basic overall reading on what you need to know now, because this is what I'm picking up now as I'm like doing this. And the cards came out really quick, so that means like this has to be something going on right now. Whereas like if you guys wanted a more specific reading, I could pick whatever deck I have, right? Like that's what I was saying. I was like, Christian's energy is really like emotional, and I don't have an emotional deck to use. So like it's hard for me to read his energy with if I don't have one to connect with him, right? Whereas with you guys, if you're like, oh, Lisa, I need you to read this, then I know exactly what I need to go and do, right? Anyways, there's your like reading for me. You're welcome. Okay, I'm gonna move on to winter now. What does winter need to know right now? The cards don't want to come out, because if she's watching this, I feel nervousness. See, when people read too, they always have a crystal to reach out to, but I have, well, I'll come back to that later. Like I need to sometimes when I read you guys' energy, I feel the need to grab something. I can't feel the base card. I can't feel the base card, so that means it's not going to tie to this. I can't feel this. Okay, so that means you only get 3. That means they're going to be connected this way. So I read 3 at a time. I could do a big ass spread, but I don't want to. I don't have the energy for that or the time. Okay, first card, Ace of Hearts, Nine of Clubs, Eight of Spades. So you're looking at Ace of Cups. I love that energy. Ace of Cups, Nine of Wands, Eight of Swords. Okay, let's see what we're dealing with here. So Ace of Cups. Again, it's easy to explain this from like a relationship standpoint. So like Ace of Cups is like you want that cup to be overflowing. You want it to be full and overflowing, right? So that's when you worked on yourself, your emotions, whatnot. And then Two of Cups is when you're able to give that your overflowing cup to someone else, right? So Ace of Cups here is gonna be, it's your emotion in a cup. So now I have to look and see what the other two cards are telling me about this. Oh god, I'm dying. Oh my god, I said that and they gave me lozenge. Lozenges. I don't need fucking cough drops. Ah, Nine of Wands. Oh, okay. That's the card where, so the wands, she's holding one wand and she's standing on the rest of them, right? There's 9 wands here. So that's the card where you're like in defense mode. You're like defending. Like it's tiring. This card's tiring too. It's like you're doing the same thing over and over. Uh-oh. That can't be good. How come every time I read winter, it's never anything? Or she's gonna hate me. Fuck. Yeah, like 9 of Wands, I think it's the day in, day out card. That's the card where you're constantly like battling something. It's the same shit over and over. You're like in defense mode trying to protect something. And then like it's right next to the Ace of Cups card. So that's like her emotions, right? Okay, let me read the last one. Eight of Swords. As long as it's not 10, you're good. 8 of Swords. Let's see. Oh shit. Fuck. She's really gonna hate me. Her readings are never good. Okay, let me see. Okay, 8 of Swords. Okay, in this card, the swords are in a, so the woman in the card, she's blindfolded, right? And the swords are all in front of her, but because she's blindfolded, she doesn't know, she thinks that the swords are around her, right? And she's, fuck, how to explain this? In the 8 of Swords card, right, the woman's blindfolded, right? Like she's like tied up, blindfolded, everything, and she knows there's swords near her, right? So if she thinks the swords are like around her, so she knows if she tries to like escape from whatever's like keeping her like blindfolded and tied up, she's gonna end up hurting herself. But she doesn't know that like all the swords are lined up in front of her, so she could easily escape from this situation, grab a sword, and go and fuck up whoever like did that situation to her, right? So in this case, this isn't a good reading because this is really like draining. This is why the bottom card didn't come up. It's coming from the 9. So the 9 of Wands is you're doing the same shit over and over, right? And it feels like Ace of Cups is like her emotions. Like you want the cup to be full, but it feels spilling over. But it feels like her cup's depleting, right? Like the cup is emptying. And then Eight of Swords, you feel like there's no way out, but there's a clear solution out of the situation you're in, right? To get out of this energy, right? I hope that makes sense. Right now she's looking at whatever situation that she's doing constantly and that's like draining her energy as something she can't get out of, but she can get out of it. Right? Oh, sorry, Winter. On the plus side, it's an 8 and a 9. You're almost there. Aw. I hope that helped. Okay. Let's read Giselle now. Oh, I saw when you guys did the past life thing. I was like, there's no way. Did you guys expect me to... You guys wanted me to watch that, Jesus. Oh, yeah, and then some of you got it from, like... I don't understand how you guys got it from my hair and not from my eyes. That's 1 out of 3, okay? Or I guess 2 out of 3. I gave you a hint on the last one. I don't know if anyone picked up on it, but anyhow. That's a hush-hush thing, okay? Keep quiet. I don't want fucking people to come offer me fucking sweets and things now. Like, I'm gonna fucking die. Anyhow. Let's read Giselle now. What does Giselle need to know right now? I don't feel nervousness. I feel fascination here. Because you really want to see what I'm going to say now. I can feel it. I can feel when the energy shifts. It's 10 times worse if you guys were right up next to me. I can't feel the bottom card again. Fuck. I can't feel the bottom card. So it's back to 3 cards again. Okay, let's see what the 3 are. 10 of Hearts. That's a good card. Queen of Clubs, which is Queen of Wands. That's a good card too. Oh, Giselle feeling herself. Okay, let's see. Nine of Swords. Nine of Spades. Oh, okay. This is a good energy. Let me see what we're looking at here. Again, 10 of Cups. Oh, I like that card. I'm pretty sure that's the fairy tale card, no? Ten of Cups. Yeah, that's the fairy tale card. So in that card, the cups are all in like the sky, like in like a rainbow, right? 10 of Pentacles, it's like in an archway, right? And it's just the pentacles. But in 10 of Cups, the cups are all rainbowy, and it's like, it's so cute. So in that card, the couple, so like there's a man, a woman, and their 2 children, right? And they're all looking off toward this rainbowy sunset. So it's like the fairy tale happy card. That's what that card is, right? So like that's like a perfect way to end off the 10. Then Queen of Wands is like, I know the energy. I know what this card means in reverse because I tend to read it that way when I come across Queen of Wands energy, because that energy in reverse is always like the bossy type of energy, like the controlling type of energy, but it would be reverse of that. Whatever the reverse of that is what this card is. Queen of Wands. So the reverse of this card is really good too, because that means the queen's working in the energy that she should be. Remind me what this means again, somebody. She's upbeat, courageous, determined. She's like a good leader type of energy. Like it's a really good, this is a really good card. It's like leader type energy without being bossy or controlling, is what I'm trying to tell you. And then like the fairy, it's right beside the fairy tale card. Okay, let me see the last one. 9 of Swords. Giselle always has a... Oh, fuck. Of course it had to be that card. Giselle always has... I was like, Giselle always has a sword type of energy in her... card in her readings, right? Like, an energy in her readings. So it's... Fuck, the 9 of... This is a card you don't want to get. So... 9 of Swords is the Nightmare card. The guy's legitly like in the card, he's like waking up from having a nightmare. He's like seeing monsters. He can't sleep properly. All wands, I told you, swords, I told you, thoughts, right? So he's waking up because he's having all these nightmares and all these thoughts, awful thoughts running through his head. That's why it's the nightmare card. Oh my god, what kind of this is a very, oh my god, what kind of energy is this? That's why there's no base card. So if we're looking at this, oh fuck, okay. So if we're looking at this now, Queen of Wands, this woman is a leader type energy, right? Powerful, that kind of thing, without being bossy or anything. She's a good leader type of an energy, right? On this side, it's like the fairy tale card, and on this side is the nightmare card. So like if we're looking at, because it's looking really balanced, or if you're looking at this now, this leadership type of an energy is really stressing her out, right? Because like nightmares, can't sleep, but also like fairy tale, everything goes well. Jesus. So, okay, so if we're looking at her leadership skills, sometimes it goes really well and sometimes it goes hella wrong. That's what I'm getting from this. Like, what the heck? Okay. I hope that helps. That's what it's telling me. I don't know. See, like, to know what's going on, I need to either talk to you guys or, like, I actually need to, like, pull some more cards. Okay, Karina's up next. She's last, right? Oh. What does Karina need to know right now? Oh my good god. That didn't feel right. I like when they hop out like that. Okay, not that many, Jesus. It gave me 6 cards, what the fuck? Why did I get double? Am I reading for 2 here? What the Or is her energy that complicated? Why Why are there so many cards? What the hell? And the only card to flip over was King of Wands. That means there's another person involved here. Why is there 2 sets energy here? Oh, she probably interested on... Never mind. Okay, hold on. Yeah, there's no bottom card, but I have 6 cards here. 3 for her and 3 for the other person. Oh my good god. Why do you do this to me? Oh shit. Okay, maybe do you really want to know? You want me to actually read this? Fuck. Okay, let's do your set first, and then I'll do his set, okay? 5 of Wands. 6 of Pentacles. Ace of Cups. Okay, let's do you first. Then we'll look at the other one. 6 of Pentacles. What's 6 of Pentacles again? When did I become the wing woman? What the hell? I didn't sign up for this shit. What the fuck? Oh, okay. I've read this before when I read Arctic. 6 of Pentacles, I said already, is that card where you've got like 2 sets of people like reaching out their hands and like, fuck, how do I explain this again? I use me as the example, right? Like, it would be like if people were coming up to me asking me to teach them how to read, right? Like, you could go to anybody, but they come to me for that exact thing, right? It's specific, right? So like that's what this card is for her. Like, people are coming up to her to ask her something specific here. Like how I told you Arctic's like DJing, like for him it'd be like people, he has to pick and choose who he allows that like energy in, right? Oh, let me see. 5 of Wands. We're midway here. There's 2 5s here. 5 of Wands. Did I read this already or no? Oh, 5 of Wands is a victory card. Okay. And it's next to the Cups card. I told you, Ace of Cups is like your cups overflowing. So like you're working on yourself, right? Your energy has to... it's hard to explain the fucking Ace. So we got victory. Figuring out who to share your skills with. And then the cup overflowing, right? So that's her energy right now. Okay, let's read his energy right now. Because I see 2 face cards, so like I don't have to read that as normal. Oh, I forgot to read it. I haven't given her a nickname yet, but I have to read her energy too. I told her I'd intervene here. Let me see. I'll read her after. 5 of... What's this? 5 of... What's 5 of Hearts? 5 of Cups. 5 of Swords. No, not 5 of Swords. 5 of Swords and 3 of Swords are the fucking worst. I hate it. Oh. Did you guys break up? Five of Cups is like... The guy in the card, he's overlooking what he left behind, or like the situation that happened. Behind him, there's 5 cups. 3 of them are spilt over and 2 of them are still remaining. And he's looking at it like all 5 cups are spilt over. Like, there's nothing left. I can't believe this happened. Right? Like, you can't go back to the situation you just left from. That's what that card is. And right beside that 5 of Cups is the King of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. Either... Yo, are you seeing somebody else? Because usually when 5 of Cups shows up, that's like official breakup type card. Again, what the fuck are you making me read? King of Wands. Oh god. I don't want to keep reading this. Yo, King of Wands and Queen of Pentacles is a good combination, but what the fuck? Did you move on quick? Karina's not a cups type of card. That's why there's none here. Like, I sense no emotion from her whatsoever. I don't know how I'm gonna help you here. I'm sorry. I'm not. I can't. I'm gonna stop the reading here. I feel like I'm reading something I shouldn't be reading into. I'm sorry. Victory card. Knowing who to share your skills with. Overflowing cup. King and queen look like a pair doing something. And then breakup card. The queen either found a new king or the king found a new queen. I'm gonna leave it at that. Okay. Shit. Okay, moving on. I gotta read. I didn't give her a nickname. What nickname should we give her? She's gonna kill me if I give her a really weird name. Whatever, I'll read her energy now because I told her if there's any face cards, I'm gonna intervene. So let's see. Because she told me read her like this, and she was downtown, and then I still didn't get to. Fuck, man. I can't feel the base card again. That's so weird. Normally, like, every time I read, like, normally, like, the base card's always there. I don't know why I can't feel it now. Yeah, I can't feel it. Plus, she told me not to read to do this, but, like, I'm going to anyways, because, like, I missed every opportunity. Like, why not do that now? Okay, maybe I won't tell you, but, like, I'm gonna look at it. I'm gonna look at it, because I'm nosy as hell. Do I show you? Do I not show you? I don't know. If you don't want to know, look away. If you do want to know, I don't know. 7 of Wands, 2 of Swords, 6 of Cups. Oh, 6 of Cups. What's 7 of Wands again? I only know the cards I like and the cards I avoid. I don't know the... And when other readers usually read me, it's not usually number cards, so I never care to look at those. It's always major cards. They know that I'm a significant person when they look at this. My reads always have face cards in them. Let me see. 7 of... Oh my god, I'm gonna, like, be, like, half dead when I get up tomorrow. 7 of Wands. Oh, 7 of Wands is the protecting card. So when I read Winter, that her card, that one's like you're doing the same thing over and over. This card now, this 7 of Wands is protecting something. Like the dude's gonna go all out to protect something. That's what that card is. Let's see what comes next. 2 of Swords. 2 of Swords is the decision card. So remember when I read my supervisor and we got the two of Pentacles. That one is like you're balancing out between two different things, but now we have 2 of Swords here. 2 of Swords is... Oh yeah, hold on. Okay, in the original, if you look at the original tarot, the woman's blindfolded, but in my deck here, the guy's just closing his eyes. Alright, so in that one, he knows for sure there's a right and a wrong answer. 2 of Wands is similar to that too. I don't remember the difference. I can't remember. I don't remember what the cards mean. I just remember Two of Wands. So in both cards, there's a person there holding two different things, right? So in the Wands one, they're holding two wands, and in the Swords one, they're holding two swords, right? But in the Swords one, the person's eyes are closed, right? And swords represent like thinking, whereas the wands represent more like impulsive type nonsense, right? So like if it was wands, it's like there's you have a choice between two different things, and you go with what feels like whichever one feels more right to you, right? But if it's this case is swords, so you're going with which one you think is better, but you're like blindly choosing. Like it's hard to explain. And then Six of Cups is here. Protecting something. Okay, let me read it as the middle card now. So, Two of Swords, she's not sure. There's a right and a wrong, but she's not sure which one to go with. Protecting something. And then the last one, Six of Cups, which is, I told you that nostalgic, six, yeah, is the nostalgic, that feeling. Oh, okay. So if we're looking at it this way, Two of Swords, she's got two things, right? And she's got to choose between the two things. So one of the things here, seven of wands, one of the two options she has to protect, and then the other option is something like childlike and nostalgic. So those are the two options. That's why it's reading like this. You got two choices. First choice is something you have to protect, and then the other option is the nostalgic one. I don't know, like, what I'm supposed to tell you from this. This is what you need to know right now. I'm of, like, no help. I'm sorry. Two choices. It's up to you which one you pick. I can't read to know that. The only way I could, like, give you a solid opinion on this is if you told me what was going on. Then I'd be like, oh, it's obvious which one you should go with. But right now, because it's tarot, it's up in the air, so I don't know. Okay, I'm moving on now. That's it.